Yeah, that's my tomato guy.
You got a tomato guy?
Yeah.
You ain't a real Italian unless you got a tomato guy.
It's true.
He just stopped by Home Depot and how much you rack up?
75.
I figured you get above 50 tomato cages. A little fertilizer.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
Tomato cage. That's what I call married to an Italian that you don't love.
Yeah.
Hello, what's Italian marriage?
That's what I call
Tomato cage.
a Fiat.
Dude, what do you think the likelihood is that we actually eat any of those tomatoes?
Oh, last year was an abomination.
Dude, this guy who came last year made us a ton of fruit. Didn't eat a single piece of it.
Well, we had pickling cucumbers that we just let feed way too long. And they turn like fucking orange and red. And I thought the mice or something would eat them, but we got a backyard cat, so we don't have any vermin.
I love the idea of, like, you know, it's like a murder of crows.
Yeah.
Like a bush, I call it a Fiat of Italians.
Fiat of wops.
A Fiat of wops.
What are you?
Fucking dirty, just dirty Cajun mutt, dude.
Yeah, you are a Cajun mutt.
I ain't got no pure bloodline.
I don't know where those eyes came from, dude.
I got
They're
no
nuts.
loyalty to nobody.
You don't know how
I can do blackface.
You don't know how your family wound up in New Orleans?
I mean, my mom's family's just from the beginning, from the dirty.
You just grew out of that
dirty beginning.
Damn, they're hardcore like mud dwellers.
Yeah, hardcore fucking. A phrase they would say, a phrase they all commonly say in the South, but no, you can't say it outside the South. But
The
I will
N-word.
say it here, coon-ass.
What?
Coon-ass. Because everyone thinks you're saying something.
Yeah, yeah,
but like if you look
racist,
up
yeah.
coon-ass on fucking,
Yeah.
like Wikipedia
Urban Dictionary.
or Urban Dictionary, it's like someone from Cajun descent.
Right, but it's not
Coon-ass.
spelled that way?
It's spelled it's one word. Coon-ass.
But it's
COONASS?
spelled in a way.
ASS?
Yeah, coon-ass.
You could just say canas.
Canas. That's 100% what Cajuns call each other.
I
But
was just watching that clip of that kid trying to spell negus.
niggas, yeah.
Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah.
It's like an 11-year-old
Use
white
it in a
kid,
sentence.
yeah, with blonde hair, and it's like I think it's like the championship word is negus,
Yeah.
and he's like negus. What's the language of origin? I think it's like it's Ethiopian
Egyptian
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a word for an Ethiopian king, and it's just like.
How far does it get?
And dude, it's
kills it.
crazy. Dude, like he's like negus, and they're like, "Can you say it louder into the mic, please?" He's like negus. He's like, "Say it again." he's like negus.
Niggas, please.
Yeah. And he's just like, how big's its dick? So you might as well have done that. But then he just goes, Negus. And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And he wins.
What is this actual competition?
Yeah. But they cut it together with a bunch of people. Like it's like Oprah Winfrey. Like every time he's saying it, the end is Denzel, and he's like, "Man, yeah."
Yeah.
Is there any more of those people?
Neguses?
Yeah. No.
Negai?
Canasses.
Canasses?
There's a pile of.
Any person of Cajun descent will refer to
Yeah,
themselves or other people.
Wasn't
or other
JFK married
Cajuns.
to Jackie?
Probably, yeah. There are a ton. But you say, it's like this kind of thing. It's like mulatto. People are like, oh, except it's like, who decided that was offensive?
Yeah.
People who are of mulatto. My mom's family mulatto.
Yeah.
But they like, why is that offensive? Because people just want to be like, oh, you can't say. I mean, I don't want to be that guy. I'm not that guy.
That was one where
I'm
there
not
was
that you can't say guy. You can say whatever the fuck you want. It's
Yeah.
just people just want to get like uppity about like, oh, I can't believe you said
Yeah.
that
you
was-
said mulatto.
Yeah, that wasn't even one. There was
No.
a big fight over it. It was people just stopped using it.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
How do you come up with that though?
Mulatto?
Half black, half.
I
Is
thought
that
it was
like
based
is
off
that an
the
Italian
cookie. I thought
term
it was
for a
Milano.
cookie?
Yeah.
No, Milano cookies are half white, half black.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I never knew. I didn't
And-
know it was tea.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Oh wait, we recording yet?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I don't even know.
We could start over. The Jim story was gonna crush. That was gonna fucking sail. No, I drink a hot coffee in the winter too. There at the gym,
Well,
like a fucking old painter.
wait, y'all know Colin Terrell?
Yeah.
So him and I were fucking.
He's a canass.
I love Colin. Him and I were talking about we had fucking a riff that turned into an idea of just like a video doing like a discrimination against wiggers.
Yeah.
So just like stores, like no wiggers allowed. It's like some kid in a flat brim hat, like, yo, I'm just trying to get work, heard me? I'm just out here trying to white kids. It's like, I'm just out here trying to hustle, heard?
Dude, I thought of a sketch idea where it's basically
Or South African Americans.
a wigger reservation to protect
Elon
like,
Musk.
like how the rhinos got down to like 2. And they get you put them in a pen to mate because you don't see older wiggers anymore. Like back home in Philly, that's a capital. Northeast Philly is a capital.
I think
wigs.
you have to be. I think that's what Philadelphia actually stands for.
Yeah.
Or that's what Philadelphia translates into.
Yeah.
Is heard me.
It's Wigger Mecca. Yeah.
I mean, the South too, dude. The South. Generally,
Yeah.
any rich or upper middle class kid in an affluent suburb in the South is either going to be a total prep or a full-on Travis
wig.
Kelce.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Just
you see
I love Travis Kelce, but you ever hear him talk from
Yeah.
time to time, you're like,
Yeah.
every now and again he dips in and like, yo, man, we just run these plays.
Yeah.
You know, me and my teammates, we
He's
out here.
got an excuse though. He's in the culture for his whole entire upbringing.
Yeah, but it's just like, but
You
everybody
get some fucking dude, Rick, who skates in Northeast Philly. That's he lives in an all Polish neighborhood, and he's got a flat brim and a fucking pencil beard.
Yeah.
He's got Newport a Newport
pencil
T-shirt.
beard.
You got a guy whose parents are both dentists.
Yeah.
Growing up in a neighborhood called Turtle Creek. And he's driving around
Yeah,
a fucking,
cul-de-sac.
on a Jeep Wrangler on 10s that his parents paid for. Like, yo, man, you don't know what's like in my hood. You're like,
Yeah.
you're right, Ray.
Yeah.
Or not even Ray. Or like, you're right, Q. I don't, because your hood is a gated subdivision.
Yeah.
And I don't mean Q, the guy from fucking Impractical Jokers.
Dude,
You
but
gotta
it's
say that. You gotta fucking disclaimer of that shit now. I'm like, I was riffing. I went to a high school with a guy named Q who was king shit of, yo, man.
Yeah.
It's like your dad owns an investment firm.
Yes.
And your mother is a fucking criminologist at a local.
I feel like you can knock it out of him.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
don't
if
know
you,
if that makes
if you
Dude,
get
I
knocked
think
out,
everyone eventually, white people, at the end of the road, you got to wind up just khakis, collared shirt. You know what I mean?
That's
I
never gonna
think
happen.
at some point, because dude, like,
that's just Connecticut.
I'm just gonna
I
start
don't
dressing
know.
like a
Connecticut
biker,
has a
dude.
uniform.
I just think there's no other way to
Biker.
discuss a colonoscopy other than in that outfit.
If you notice, it's like whites from Connecticut are like salmon. They start off in the same spot as their dad
Right.
with clothes.
And they just jump
Then they
up.
go somewhere for a little bit, but they put an extra vest on. Then they fall back into the same look as their father. There's like they all have this like one uniform for the whole fucking state.
That's what salmon do.
Well, salmon actually.
That was what it looks like. Salmon,
meant to
the
say-
fish, it hangs out with his dad, wears sweaters.
I meant for it like it goes away from its normalcy, like a salmon goes away from home, comes back to die. I fucked it up, Sean.
I just can't imagine
Nah, I think
being.
you know.
My brain's dead from last night.
What'd you do last night?
I had to do Legion of Skanks, and I drank too much. I was
You
in
had to.
a cloud of pot.
I don't know, dude.
I'm all foggy today.
No, actually, I saw you on there last night. I saw that.
How do you look?
No, I mean, I was at the stand
Oh, you're
downstairs,
downstairs.
and I walked up and I looked in to see who was doing it, and I saw the back of your fucking
gray
salt
head.
and pepper head.
Yeah, you should have
Salt
said
and
hello.
pepper head. No, I always get worried that I'm gonna get roped in, and they're just gonna all make me. They're all gonna say the N word right as I'm on camera.
Dude, it was Juneteenth. They started off with fucking
Oh my
10
god!
minutes of racially insensitive jokes with my face on the front. Comedy Central. Here I come, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh Christ, that's
it's
bad.
It's very bad look.
When
And
did
I was
you
like, it
realize
can't be
was-
that bad. And it was
Yeah.
like, dude, the table had fried chicken and watermelon on it.
No fucking.
I swear to
way.
God. And I was like, guys, this is so bad.
Did you walk in and see that and
Yes.
then remember it's Juneteenth and go
No,
fuck?
I remember when I was on Legion of Skanks.
They had a black.
They would
church
have that without you.
They had a black church choir singing you on. It's Tommy Paul.
That would be sick. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's whatever.
Yeah, but that's like, yeah, like, dude, growing up in fucking, there was a guy named Gerbil. That was his name, his like
Street name.
But
Yeah.
he was like, that guy like got shot in a trailer trying to like buy a substance.
Yeah.
And like, but came from like upper middle class upbringing.
Yeah.
You know, and dude, the amount of numerous guys, like the amount of fucking guys like that. That's why the suburbs are bullshit.
Yeah.
Because you when you take kids and isolate them from like other people that people that don't look like them.
Yeah.
You know, then all of a sudden they start to fucking take these ideas and take the worst part of what they think something cool is.
And then they assimilate to the wrong culture, get themselves in the wrong position.
Right, and then turn
fucking
into
harmed.
pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Where it's like you gotta raise them amongst so they can talk to actual black people and be
Dude.
like, oh, they're not.
Yeah.
This is just a one thing. This is like a very small percentage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, but
It's
God.
also tough too when it's like your dad's a tough guy and he moves you into the suburbs. Then you get crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you describing your father and you?
It's like yeah.
Well,
you're
your
like,
dad did.
It's like they don't talk about their past. You know what
And
I
I
mean?
get it.
They're like
You gotta do Roman
they're
Greco
war
wrestling.
vets.
Yeah.
Were you a Roman Greco wrestler?
No,
He's built like
Don't
a
you have to
wrestler.
be big?
No, you're built like you. You have to
Yeah.
be you. You have to be Chris O'Connor.
Dude,
Little
every-
5'10", 190.
Every successful wrestler looks exactly like you.
I
Even the
know,
square head.
I was in Iowa. I did shows with Shane in Iowa, and
Yeah.
after the show, every kid came up to me. He was like, "Dude, did you wrestle?" And I was like, "No." And
You
they're like,
got.
"Oh man."
You've also got like natural padding.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Brow
you know what I'm
ridge.
saying? Like your brow looks like it's naturally, it's like developed over the years to protect your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a
dude.
Neanderthal.
Yeah. I keep losing eyebrow hairs and bumping into walls.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah. You got that? Yeah.
This thing gets caught on everything.
You wrestler or skier? Like water skiing. This is Belchy soda.
Topo
No
Chico? Is that it's carbonated?
It's carbonated. You know, it's seltzer.
Yeah. How do you feel?
I'm trying not to drink beer for the month of June because I don't like being 250 pounds.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Dude, it's also been tough. Dude,
No.
drinking beer makes you so fucking farty and bloated.
Well, I'm also like I do the push. I do push-ups every fucking day, and I alternate my stance, and I try and do more than I do them in one burst. I don't like to do sets.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
to just burst out until I can't do anymore.
You do prison workout in your living room?
Every morning I wake up. I do cat cows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah,
like
I plank, which I fucking hate.
Yes.
but I plank and I do push-ups every fucking day.
Why don't you go to the gym?
Because I don't want to. The moment I saw someone in there with a camera filming themselves,
Yeah.
I'd probably
Dude.
fucking lose my mind.
Yeah. Where do you go? Where do you live? Brooklyn?
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
The real
That's
real
tough.
borough.
That's tough. Fuck Brooklyn.
No, Brooklyn's great, dude. Unlike Astoria, it's not an
Brooklyn's-
open mic for small businesses.
Dude, most of Steinway, it's on one side it's
Buddy.
all hookah. The other side it's all fake furniture stores.
And
They
that-
put together IKEA's packages and they put like $500 sign on it. It's like no one's buying this shit.
There's also-
I've never seen one person. There's 6 furniture stores.
Dude, on Steinway, I walked past this just now. There's a fucking, like a male clothing store called Portobello.
yeah.
It's like, it's named after a mushroom?
yeah.
What the fuck is it fucking?
What body is that meant for?
That's
Yeah.
a high,
It's all top. It's all like you're for the guy Gru from the just all top, like
Guardians of
skinny
the
legs. Yeah,
Dude, I feel like Brooklyn's like an open mic for high-end clothing stores.
it depends on where you're at.
There's
I-
always stores with like 6 shirts in them.
You're
like,
like, there
what is
are
this business?
definitely neighborhoods in Brooklyn, like Williamsburg. But Williamsburg is essentially just
Disney World.
It's Manhattan.
Yeah.
It's an island. It's Manhattan annexed.
Yeah.
It's another campus for Manhattan. Bushwick is Bushwick. Bushwick's completely fucking out of control. But like where I'm in Bed-Stuy. That shit's fucking great. It's like
Yeah,
a real
it's
neighborhood.
nice. Yeah.
You know, like
dude,
and it's-
getting off the L
Yeah.
and landing in Williamsburg, the first stop.
Yeah.
The doors open. There's immediately some dickhead on a unicycle. There's like, it's like the tram dropping you off to Disney World, where like the
dickhead
doors
on-
open and there's just costumes everywhere. Everybody's in a fucking costume.
I don't see enough dickheads on unicycles anymore. Look at that
You know what I
dickhead.
mean? They got like fucking. Everybody's got like a weird mustache, and everybody's trying to be louder than the last.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean Williamsburg is it's a scene. It's a scene
It's-
now.
you could say that.
a
I see
scene.
circus.
It's a scene.
It is
Well,
a
that's what I fucking hate lately, dude. I hate this so much. Like like, okay, first of all, the term content creator is a fucking oxymoron. Content, like matter, cannot be created nor destroyed. Right? This is content. These fucking bushes.
Yeah.
These
Yeah,
trees
yeah,
behind you. And you film them for 2 seconds and people are like, that's content. It's like, no, you're not. You're documenting shit that just exists already.
Yeah.
You're not creating shit. That's an insult to our Lord and Savior. Hallelujah. The real creator. But all I'm saying is, and I follow people, and I don't know why, but like, because we all like looking at butts.
Yeah.
But there's so many like butt models that are like, I'm a content creator. It's like no one would care about a fucking thing you did if it didn't have your ass in the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now listen, I'm all for making a living off your butt if that's your fucking thing.
But you got to at least
do it.
you got to toss a cucumber in your asshole for me to pay a dollar.
Or just call yourself a butt model.
Yeah.
I hate that they took the word creator.
Yeah.
That's a creation, creator. That's a specific fucking word.
Yeah,
I feel
we
like
get to keep that.
that's a
call yourself a
self-defense
butt
mechanism.
model. Call yourself a butt historian, a butt a cockumentarian, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself.
I feel like every like on those pictures should be a 10th of a like.
I also think,
You know what I mean?
bro, yeah,
It's like a
Not
3/5
full
kind of
like.
like.
Yeah, you have to like it 10 times. Yeah, it's like, oh, you really liked it. I also think if you were the type of person who posts content where it's you lip syncing a quote from a movie
Jesus
or a
Christ.
comedian or a musician or anything, your account should be suspended until you post something that is a better idea.
It's true. That should be like.
And then
cancel
it's like,
culture.
okay, we give you your account back.
Dude, I had a really funny experience. I was I was hanging out with Santino, and we went to some like
Andrew Santino, the Red Rocket.
Santorini. Yeah, so and we were hanging out. We went to lunch at some just place in Soho, and this guy sat down next to us, and he was like a famous photographer, like landscape photographer. Had like he was like old school New York, like very old. Had one of those cool old cameras around his neck. He sat down and he just started looking at his phone, and I was looking over his shoulder, and he was just looking at like the same shit.
Yeah.
That we're looking at. It was just a car accident,
Yeah.
and then a fat lady falling off a rope swing.
Yeah.
And then,
That's because we're artists.
You're just like,
This is how we unwind.
dude, and it's like you're in Soho. Everyone's like fucking dressed to the nines
Oh,
and so
yeah.
fucking cool. And it's like, dude, there was something actually like really. It felt good that everyone's watching the same fucking dog shit. Like you can't escape this drainage catch of just bullshit.
I mean, dude, there's some there's one girl. I'll look her up, and you guys can put the Chiron right here. I'm sure you have that kind of technology, you know.
Yeah, we do.
Put the name, but no. But there's a girl I follow on Instagram and TikTok, and this I do fucking love. She's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Baton Rouge, not nearly as cool as New Orleans, but hey, it's another city there.
Yeah.
But her whole thing, and she's attractive.
Yeah.
But her whole thing is she just farts on things in public. And people are just like, hey, go fart on toys at Toys R Us. And she just posts videos of her just like, and just ripping them. And just farting at the drive-thru at a McDonald's.
It's true.
And it's just, and I'm like, you know what? Now that,
Right.
I watch
content
this
creator.
That, you're creating something there.
That's a content
Because you're
creator.
actually getting up there. But I mean, I know it's just farting, but also, I mean, I have a whole bit about it, but I have a theory on farts that like, if farting was just more openly accepted in public, we would all be better people for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd be having a lot more fun.
More fun, but also you wouldn't be judgmental.
Well, you gotta.
and you couldn't be judgmental.
But I think the fart would lose something if it wasn't.
Dude, that's how I feel about showing your tits. All the feminists were like, we're just going to have a naked day. You keep them wrapped. Makes it hotter.
Yeah, this is the thing. I don't lose any interest there.
Yeah.
I would have a difficult time going to one of those free the breast movements because I would be like,
Yeah.
I still have that shit in me. where I'm
but
like,
it's nice.
titties.
It's nice seeing the
Yeah.
soft slope behind just one little item of clothing.
Oh my God.
You
Yeah.
know,
Or it
Sure.
sounds like a nip slip. You're
But
like,
also,
oh.
but also, I feel like farting's like a hug. Like you're never gonna get tired of a hug when you need, you
Yeah.
know. So if everyone's farting all the time, you'd still catch those moments. It's like, and you're like,
You need a pickup.
You know?
Yeah, it's evergreen.
Yeah. But then like hearing some of these fucking hoity-toity fuckers, like none of them can be judgmental because they fart too.
Dude, yeah.
I
I
wish
think
you
there's
could
a-
make
there's a-
people fart.
There might be a direct association.
There's like a little like it's like a nerve pinch and a-
Yeah, like some type of massage. Yeah, it's like a 1-inch punch or that like.
or like if there was like a tone like you could emit, you could like "Huh." It made everyone who heard it.
Yeah,
If they had to farted right then and there. Huh.
Yeah, if there was a frequency that had like harmonic resonance with a butthole that would just make it open. Yeah. They're like you could hit a tuning fork and everyone would be like,
Just right away. That'd be amazing.
the whole restaurant.
Well, I mean, I did a bit about that. About if you had a that was on my one of my album
Just
specials.
to run through and
Just doing my whole fucking. Guys, let me just do my hour right now. No, I did this one about if you had control over shit, over fecal matter, and you could make if that were your like X-Man power, like you had mental control over feces.
Yeah.
like form it into whatever you want.
You could make anyone shit their pants. You can make the shit turn into anything. You can make the shit go back up their asshole.
Dude, hammering out a big Buddha. You know what I mean? Just letting it sit on a public floor.
Dude. Yeah, you
you
could
say-
win. You could become the president so fast.
Oh yeah, and you can
Yeah,
take
every debate.
you can also
and you
take
just-
down whatever president's up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just hard
Yes.
squint. He's just like, oh shit.
Whoever the moment at their inauguration, just and they shit their pants. I run the world. You know what I mean?
Just in the middle of Kennedy being like, "We choose to go to the moon." Ah, fuck.
And you could choose the shit. You're like, I want explosive, liquidy, or I want like firm, gets stuck in the anus.
Oh.
You know, where it feels like it's growing. You know,
Yeah.
And it would be growing.
We
It
got
would
a
feel
shot.
that way because I can make it grow. It's
Swelling, poop, and
right.
The problem we have with farting is people don't. If your fart smells, you got to shit on deck, right?
Yeah.
Is that fact?
Yeah, that's
That's
why
how
it
it works
stinks.
for me.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
air blowing around the big
Right.
wad of shit,
Right.
and your shit's already down by the end, right?
Right,
It's looking for an exit. If you're doing that
Yeah, it's like an
forcibly
ice
in public,
luge, but
Yeah.
for a smell.
and you know you got to shit on deck, you're gonna your fart's gonna stink. Everybody's they correlate the sound of a fart with the worst fart they've ever smelled in their life. They're not thinking about like they're not just thinking about the seltzer fart that's friendly. You just took a shit, you're fine. You got nothing in there outside of bubbles. It's just a fun noise.
Dude.
Smelly farts
Have you
are
ever
pretty funny.
Have you ever had that?
No, they're not, because this dude will ruin a car.
I mean, yeah. Anyone. Ruining cars is fun though.
Dude, it is.
And being in the car when it gets ruined.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you appreciate the group in the car, it's a fun moment.
When you're
for
hungover
everyone.
with your buddies and
Like,
you're all jammed in there, and then the windows gotta drop, and everyone.
But it's and the wind's
It's so
the wind's
bad.
going 150 miles an hour, but you still smell it. There's like one circulating pocket in the middle. It just never gets fucking gone. You can slice it with a knife.
Yeah.
Let me piece of that shit.
And then there's one person just constantly trapped in it.
Yeah. It feels like you got shit fur on your teeth for like 2 hours.
Maybe you do ruin cars in a way.
He does, dude.
Have you ever been with a girl and she farts and you're like, I kind of like the smell?
No, it's usually if they toot, it's by accident, like a tickling type situation, and they've always been violent. Like fucking the most vile stink, like hot trash in the summer in New York. Just like, where did that juice come
What
from?
are you feeding your fucking women there, Tommy?
Dude,
IPAs.
someone, yeah.
Granola, IPA.
I feel like a girl farting in front of you and having it smell is up there with like a really deep conversation.
She just exposed a lot.
It's just so intimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you
dude,
could
I like a good lady fart.
a tutor.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
I remember I was like 21, and my roommate at the time, his girlfriend, who just didn't like me at all. She thought I was just a weird fucking doofus. I was, but she was hot and regularly mean to me. But then there was just one morning where she was in the kitchen. I guess she just did not think anyone else would be up. And dude, but no, she was in there. She was in there listening to fucking Thong Song.
Yeah.
By Cisco.
Nice.
I remember that, and it's
Yeah.
just that'll date it for you. And she just did like the full on like leg lift, cannon blast,
That rules.
extended cannon blast.
Yeah.
That's hot.
And I
If they're hot.
well, dude, I fell back onto a chair laughing, and I made that like "Arr!" sound. And she turned and saw me and she just gave me this look and then just walked out and was very nice to me after that. But the relationship didn't last.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
And-
like it's a personal connection.
But she farted in front of me. Exactly.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
then I think she realized
From
she had
that point
fallen in love
forward.
with me.
Yeah.
And couldn't be in the apartment anymore. So she dumped my roommate.
Yeah,
And then realized it would cause too much turmoil between him and I if her and I started banging.
But
so.
but it was there.
I wonder what she's doing now.
She's probably a butt model.
Probably no. She's 6 kids. I get
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
kids guarantee.
Extra 250
She was
pounds.
trash.
It's just one of those people who you could
Louisiana?
tell. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just one of those people who just wants to breed.
like on the hunt to get married by 23.
yeah, by 20, by 20.
God.
You know, already planting the seeds of. I want to be a mom.
Yeah.
I want to be a mom by 25,
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
shame.
which I don't know if anybody actually should do.
No.
Yeah,
You shouldn't have kids in your 20s. You shouldn't be married in your 20s.
No.
None of that shit.
Yeah.
Unless you're a lady married or like and you're dating like a
Unless you're a wig.
superstar, like athlete.
Yeah.
You want to lock that up.
Should be just, like legally. No one should be legally allowed to be in a relationship till their 30th birthday.
I said
Yeah.
you should have your eggs on layaway because a lot of and same thing with your male sperm. You should go through testing like a driver's test.
Yeah.
Mental and emotional, professional, financial, all the tests.
Yeah.
Testes.
You should have like a fucking like you get fined every time you get discovered that you're in a relationship. Like we have proof that you're dating. It's 200 grand. Like I can't afford that. Like let's stop dating.
Yeah.
You guys can rail each other.
Yeah, it's like fucking hip hop music in Dubai. You know what I mean? Everybody's got your eyes on you.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I just assume in the Middle East
just-
you can't be
it's just-
blasting hip hop music.
Okay.
Oh no, I feel like they love
Yeah?
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
it depends
you know.
where you are. Yeah.
It's like basketball in Indonesia. Come on, you can't be bouncing things. It's like making up stereotypes now. The Tommy Pope way.
It sounds like it's a bad thing out there.
It's like wearing Chelsea boots in Frankfurt, Germany. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, pal?
can't do
That's
that.
cobblestone.
I'm telling you, there should be a reservation for wigs to save them.
Yeah.
A reservation,
A reservation, dude. How funny would a wigger reservation be?
dude.
You're driving past like Lancaster County in PA where it's all farms and fucking horse carriages,
it's-
and then you just see that electric wire fence. You just see like dudes like, oh, shit.
Yeah. They're having trouble to getting them to breathe, so they just start blasting insane clown pop.
You just airdrop a bunch of FUBU in there. You see him first looking at it, like, nah, bro, but then just put it on. Like, you can do that. You can do that here. You can do it here, man. You can wear all the FUBU
safe,
you want.
yeah.
Dude, the farmer comes out and just empties buckets of like Bic lighters. All scary. I'm like, oh shit. Yo, thank you, farmer. I like that, man.
Man. Yeah, man, just cartons of Camel Crush. Like that's all they had. Yo, that's all they had though. That's all they had.
Dude, my brother used to
Dude,
smoke
Camel
those.
Crush sucks so
Dude.
fucking bad.
That's what you smack. You smoke the little
That's
menthol
what-
pellet.
that-
You
yeah.
crush it.
Yeah, could or could not be.
Yeah.
Menthol.
Yeah, that
You
can't
know?
be good.
Transgender cigarette.
Doing
Yeah.
Yeah.
doing that
mad
for
for that.
20 fucking years. He's got to be
Dude,
hurt.
or like, yeah, just so many Black and Milds.
You
Launch your-
smoke?
Not anymore. I used to smoke.
I could see
I
that.
was a smoker.
Yeah.
But 2016 and have not looked back.
What happened? How'd you do it?
Cold fucking turkey, bro.
Yeah?
Cold.
You hear that a lot, don't you?
Fucking turkey. There's the only way. I had tried so many ways, so many times before. I was like, fuck it. I'm just stopping. That's
Yeah,
actually,
but that probably lends itself to the cold turkey.
yeah. Well, actually, also, you know Will Sylvince?
Yeah.
So he doesn't eat meat. He said this once. He goes, "Yo, I quit eating meat, cold turkey." And I was like, "You heard what you just said." Yeah. That's like someone who like you pick them up from the airport and you're like, "Are you tired?" And they're like, "Nah, I crashed on the plane." Like that's not. You hear yourself? But yeah, I quit eating meat, cold turkey. But no, I just one day it would, dude. I mean, I don't know if you guys ever smoke cigarettes?
Yeah, of course.
Like for me, it was like my body was like, stop.
Yeah.
Like I started like the last pack I had. I remember it was because I was the American Spirit blue pack, light blue.
Oof.
And
Oh, that's
like-
that's a good one. That's what we were
That's
smoking
fine.
during
That's fine.
quarantine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the last 5 years of smoking was all American Spirit because it would last forever.
Yeah.
But I was never a heavy smoker. I was never like a 2-pack a day.
Oh no.
I was like a half a pack a day guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Maybe
yeah,
not even
dude.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would I miss it sometimes.
Yeah.
But I've tried once, not twice, over the past like 7 years. Like, just give me a drag. And as soon as I feel the drag, my body's like, nope,
Yeah.
not gonna do it. You're not doing it.
I've gotten back to the place where I like it smells disgusting or taste disgusting.
No.
His vapes on display.
Yeah. Well, this is fruity. This is like
both
candy.
vapes.
Yeah.
And
This
my
one
backup vape.
Well, this one ran out. Thank God I had backup.
I never vaped.
You didn't start smoking until the quarantine, though.
Yeah, yeah.
You just never smoked at all?
No, I would like bum cigarettes every now and again off people in, you know.
At a show or
Philly.
some shit?
Yeah,
What's like the Philly cigarette? I feel like Philly's like specific about its cigarettes.
No.
Now you gotta smoke Winston's, dude, or
It's
you're
not- my father
There's like a
smoked
lot of
Winston's.
Marlboro Lights and American
Parliaments.
Spirits.
Dude,
Yeah.
you come down Philly, you only smoke Parliaments, you're a fucking homo.
Yeah, you're fucking homo,
You're a
bro.
Parliaments
fucking
are
homo,
nice.
dude. I'm trying to, well, that wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
Dude, did I tell you about, I think I told both of you about this, but now I'm gonna tell your fans. So I was doing the Philly Helium, amazing club. I was doing Philly Helium Super Bowl weekend. Right?
What?
Now not Sunday.
This
This Super Bowl, right? So it was like so first of all, it was like a fucking beginning of a zombie apocalypse movie, right? The Thursday show, there's just a couple, green jerseys in the showroom,
Yeah.
but by late Saturday, it's just the whole fucking
Everyone's
go
infected.
Birds! Whole fucking.
Now that it's summer, you might be looking for wholesome, convenient meals for sunny, active days. Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit, can help you fuel up fast. With flavorful and nutritious ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door, you'll save time, eat well, and stay on track reaching your goals, whatever they may be.
What are your goals, Chris?
for the summer?
Yeah. Food wise.
I've been loving not drinking, dude.
It's been a day and a half.
No, I didn't drink all last week, and then I drank after Shane's show. That was it. Well, I had a
We're
glass
talking
of
about
wine.
food.
These are my goals.
What are your goals
This is
for food?
My food goals?
Yes.
Well, the more sober I get, the more appealing actually cooking for myself becomes.
Yeah.
You know?
Go back to that avocado toast.
Yeah, avocado toast, make some sandwiches, you know?
Yeah, turkey and roast beef.
Yeah, dude, I make good sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah. I make better sandwiches than anyone around here, for sure. It's not even close.
You mean the restaurants?
I'm saying it's not even close.
So what do you put on your turkey? Mayo and lettuce.
Yeah, I can get wild. I get some cheeses. I get some wild with some cheeses. I put avocado on there sometimes.
Yeah,
and
I
who
like
knows what's
that.
going into that mix? I'm just wheeling and dealing whatever's in the fridge.
You're saving calories on the booze, and you start to you order less dog shit, less seamless, less fast food,
Yeah.
less Taco Bell
I
runs. at 3 in the
enjoy
morning.
the process, and I've been happy, dude. I've been so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like a general like enthusiasm for just
Life?
existing. Yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty wild.
Keep it going, baby.
It's pretty, dude. I was walking. I was like, after that shitty day I had today, I was just walking, and I was like,
You got canceled
life's
three
pretty-
fucking
life's-
times. Three
Life's pretty fucking good.
three different flights
Yeah.
leaving DC in a row. The fact
Yeah.
that this man is not suicidal.
Maybe that's really what it is. It's not the no booze. It's all that tortellini's got me flying.
Yeah, you fucking
kale
crushing
tortellini.
Delta Lounge
Kale
tortellini.
tortellini.
You're backed up.
Look,
You have to shit outside so we don't clog our toilet.
look. If you can't get kale tortellini, all right, you're gonna want Factor. You skip the trip to the grocery store, skip the trip to the Delta Lounge, and all the chopping, prepping, and cleaning too. Okay, you're still gonna get the flavor and nutritional quality you need. Factor is fresh, never frozen. Meals are ready in 2 minutes. All you have to do is heat and enjoy, then get back outside and soak up the warm weather. Need an extra boost to support your wellness goals this summer? Try Protein Plus meals with 30 grams of protein or more per serving. Look, Elevate. Oh my God, did they Elevate
from me.
eating at home with our new upscale surf and turf and surf meals like roasted garlic, filet mignon, and shrimp, or Cajun spice shrimp and salmon.
Surf and surf.
Surf and surf,
Diarrhea central.
dude, on the beach. Catching the waves. This is June, baby. Get Factor and enjoy eating well without all the hassle. Simply choose your meals and enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals delivered to your door, ready in just 2 minutes. No prep, no mess. Head to factormeals.com/StuffIsland50 and use code StuffIsland50 to get 50% off your first box. That's code StuffIsland50 at factormeals.com/StuffIsland50 to get 50% off your first box.
So between shows on a Saturday, I'm like, all right, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish the set, the last show. I'm finish the set. I'm gonna pull the camera out. I'm gonna whip around. and be like, "Hey, thank you, Philadelphia. Thank you, Alien Comedy
Don't say
Club.
it.
Go Chiefs! Go Chiefs!
Oh,
Go
my.
Chiefs!" And the manager was like, "Fucking do it. That'll be hilarious." And then the security guy, this is the only time I've ever experienced this. He was like, hey man, please don't do that.
Yeah,
Please don't
yeah,
do that.
yeah.
And he was like, all it's going to take is one idiot with a bottle. All right?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
and then that's going to inspire every other fucking idiot with a bottle. And then they're going to kill me for not letting them kill you. And I was like,
Yeah.
No, you're right. But
He's gonna be the
dude,
first one to get chopped up by that horde.
yeah. But the fucking earlier in the week, I mentioned something to Revan. I was like, she was like, "Do you want to stay on the Sunday and watch the game here?" And I was like, "Maybe." So after the Saturday show, I'm talking to this couple. Now, this couple, he was like a virologist, and she was another ologist. I can't remember what, but they met at Penn, right?
Okay.
Ivy League school, Penn, right? UPenn. And they met in the lab, and they'd been dating. They came to the show. They were hanging out afterwards. They were super cool. We're having this great conversation, and Revan was like, do you want me to you want me to extend your hotel room for another night? And I was like, no, I got to get back to New York, but thank you. And then they were like, wait, why don't you want to stay for the game? You don't want to watch a game here? It's going to be awesome and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, no, I got to get back to New York. And, if we're being honest, I think the Chiefs are going to win. And they reacted like I fucking, crotch-checked both of them. And called both their fucking mothers homo, like cunts. Like they were so angry out of nowhere. Like what? What are you crazy? What the fuck? And I was like, I'm sorry. I think I'm sorry, Mahomes. I think he's the X Factor. And they were just like,
You're just trying to call up a take. I think he's an X Factor.
and the fucking dude was like, the guy was like, I don't think I would have bought tickets if I'd have known this about you. I was like, Are you fucking serious? And then other, other fucking comedians are there, and they're starting to listen in, and people are like, dude, birds, to go birds. I'm like, you're fucking. Here's the thing. Here's the best part about Philadelphia Eagles. Whether they win or lose, half those players don't live in Philadelphia. So you burn down the fucking city, they don't have to come back to it.
Yeah, but they'd be sad. They won't win that.
No, your fucking boy, what's his name?
Hurts?
Quarterback, Hurts. He lives in Chicago.
He lives in
nobody's
Chicago.
Nobody's from the fuck.
That's what I'm saying. That's why when fans get crazy enough to destroy city property,
It's fun, Sean.
is it fun?
You
It's
gotta let
fun,
off a little
Sean.
steam. Yeah.
There's other ways to let
Also,
off steam.
it's like good
That's
for the
not about the fucking Fields medal, Sean.
it's good for the economy. You destroy a bunch of shit. You got a bunch of public works projects.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
that's
also, they deserve it. All the parking tickets and shit you've been thinking about for the last 10, 15 years.
all right. Now I'm getting a little insight. Now I'm getting a little insight.
You
Thank
think
you.
it's-
This is all I ever wanted.
Dude,
was an explanation.
If
Dude,
you were
I
a
was
fan,
so-
all I get is fucking idiots in green jerseys going, go Birds! Go Birds! I'm like, well, tell me why go Birds.
Well,
Don't go Birds!
I will
Yeah.
say this
Dude,
about the organization itself. Obviously, every team.
Howie Roseman,
is
he
a
knows what he's doing.
They have a hodgepodge of players from different parts of the country. But Philadelphia, they believe they're from that area after a few years. I don't think it's fake. I think there's certain organizations that really players entrench themselves in the attitude of the city, and they become, because of what we give them back. If you talk to players that have played for 15 years for 3 different organizations, they're like, I've never seen anything like this in my life. Dude, we sell out preseason
Because they're
games.
fucking terrified.
yeah.
Or you go under the link and there's just this you see people with IV bags full of Philly cheese.
Yeah.
just like
All the interviews with them, they're like holding up a newspaper and like a flashlight in their face. They're like, I feel like a part of this city.
they're just being completely brainwashed.
Yeah.
They're like,
The
and then
Chiefs are bad people.
you walk in and there's the Wawa guy. It's like a guy named Wawa the Wawa.
The winger.
The Wawa the winger. Wawa the winger's like, yo man, playing here better than anywhere else. Heard me? He's like, he's right.
Nah, I mean,
Wawa could go a long way to really like turning up the heat. If they
if they
had
had
Wednesdays, and it was like a space.
dude, Wigger Wednesdays by Wawa the Winger. Incredible.
And you had to wear like an article of clothing.
Yeah,
like
and they
that.
give you like half off a fucking shorty.
Yeah. Just
You
every,
call them shorties
just every
again.
time he goes to say something really offensive, he takes a bite of a sandwich. From Wild Like Wild West. Yo, man, I'm just hanging out with him.
No. This shit right here, this bangs. This slap. Like 8 out of 10 Newports.
Oh, man. It's like 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 Newports.
Dude, Shorty the Wigger is the Wawa mascot. It's so fucking funny. Just putting the flat brim on the actual Wawa bird. Cue it up.
Yeah. Gotta have the do-rag underneath. It's like
flapping in the
nobody's fooled by that, bro.
Dude, an Eagles fucking do-rag flapping. That's so good.
Eminem, he all right. He all right.
That's their king, dude.
Dude, nah, he all right. Dude, that's fucking, yeah. They're getting...
Chet Hanks is the wig
They're
king
getting
right now.
They're getting brainwashed underneath the fucking link. The players.
I don't like this attitude out of you. Also, the respect we gave that city. Chris and I were at the Barstool bar.
Yeah.
It was a funeral procession.
For what?
They're leaving the loss.
Oh yeah, it was rough.
The Super Bowl.
Super Bowl loss is rough. I was rooting. I was a full on Eagles fan for the one with Nick Foles against the Patriots.
You
That
should.
was a damn good one.
Yeah, it's fucking.
That was a damn good game.
But if you were, if those students who were grad students at Penn or whatever, if they were like at
oh no,
state-
they were adults. They were
Yeah,
adult
yeah.
graduated.
if they were living in some other city the last
Yeah.
time they won, they might be upset about that because they didn't get to experience it.
Yeah.
Well, they're not real fans anyway.
No, maybe they were at school somewhere.
If they acted the way they did to Sean's
mad.
comment, that means they're from
They were mad.
they're from this
bro.
ilk.
Maybe they had an exam that week.
That weekend was actually that was a fun ass weekend too, because I feel like I got a lot of service industry coming out, because I think they were all like, oh, we're working tomorrow. We're all working on Sunday.
Yeah.
And probably Monday too.
Yeah.
So the shows were all fucking rowdy and fun.
I fell
That
down.
club's great.
Yeah,
I
that
fell down the
club's
steps
best.
at Barstool headquarters. Not headquarters,
you
the
almost
fucking
died.
bar.
Where's the Barstool headquarters?
No, that's in Midtown. I meant that bar.
a
After that night, I
Barstool
got
bar.
so
Oh, just
blacked
at
out.
Barstool.
I was just so angry.
You fell off Barstool.
No, I fell down the
No,
steps
no.
at Barstool. They got a bar. I rolled down the
This
fucking.
is like a fucking who's on first moment. I was at the Barstool headquarters. Not there. I fell down a bar stool at a bar.
like Wilson Vince.
I fell down a bar stool at a bar. I was at a bar stool at the Barstool bar.
Yeah, he fell, and then he
I fell off a bar stool at the Barstool bar near the Barstool headquarters, but not there. All right.
Dude,
Hey.
I had bruises for weeks. I couldn't figure out until I've realized.
Yeah, we still got to.
And I fell asleep on the street.
Hopefully
They had to come find me. Fell asleep on the street.
Yeah, Barstool staff had to go out
What?
Yeah.
on the hunt.
I've never done that in my life because I was so worked up, and my level of energy. I was drinking whiskey like water,
Yeah.
and then when I came down, I was like, "Blah, see ya."
Yeah, it was an APB. APB for
It was an
Dominic.
all points bulletin, and
I
somebody
was-
found me. It was who cares?
Dude,
I
you hear
was
that?
drinking whiskey like water. I don't drink water.
Yeah,
That's why I pass out.
yeah. I quit drinking once. Worst 8 hours of my life.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that fucking submarine that got lost?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy, dude. It's
Yeah.
gone. I mean, like, it's
Yeah.
not lost. It sank.
I guess.
gotta be,
You
right?
think it got crushed?
I don't know.
I think they were like, they got 40 hours left of oxygen. Do you think anyone's farting?
Wait, are they still
Do you think
monitoring?
they're getting one last?
Are they still
fart
monitoring the
left?
oxygen?
Yeah,
Fuck, man.
yeah, because they were saying like what the pilot would have done, and they were like they got like 40, 41.
How
hours
do you
left.
lose a submarine?
That's what I didn't understand. It's like why not
The whole
like,
thing's
connect
based on
a-
the technology to come find me. Ping, ping.
Yeah. There should be a ping just going out
Yeah.
from it, right?
It's not like a cell phone; it just dies. You can't get pinged.
Wasn't that what probably happened though? Is it's sank,
technology
the death?
fucked?
Yeah, like something fucked up in the death. It went too low and just.
It had to be a shoddy
don't
ship.
know.
I bet it was the captain who was trying to make a little extra money. He cut some corners. No
Yeah.
pun intended.
You
or-
think there'd be like a wire attached to it too?
The whole time.
Yeah,
Just plugged
Yeah.
in.
yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
They do it with those other divers. And
Chris,
they put that big metal hood over them.
just
I
tug-
say some of
tug
the
on it
dumbest
if,
shit too. Like, well, we should have parachutes on planes.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't understand why when a plane just goes, oh shit, it
Yeah.
deploys a fucking parachute so that you fall, and it's gonna be a hell of a wreck in a way,
Yeah.
but
Be slower than
a lot slower than than a
for
bullet.
those private jets. They
What
should
if-
have like those fucking NASA
Giant
parachutes.
NASA yeah.
yeah. That go
Oh,
out
what
from-
if-
Is it too expensive?
What if airplanes didn't go that high?
No, they need to go that high to fly.
100
fast.
feet. That's all you need.
It's going 500 miles an
It's
hour.
loud as hell. people,
Dude, have you ever heard of Sonic Boom on a beach?
No.
It's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Some jet that was a military jet came way too low.
Oh,
in
wait,
like
I have
in
heard
Wildwood.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like just blew out the fucking.
Yeah.
I think that guy did. That's illegal. You can't be blowing out my mom's ears on
I
fucking
don't know. You can
Wildwood
fucking-
Beach.
You can clear it with the tower.
That's the negative Ghost Rider.
Sorry, gonna do a flyby anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, where you at? North Wildwood?
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
Did you guys see Maverick?
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, I loved it.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Makes you want to be a fighter pilot, even though it's
know.
probably not that
Those
sexy
guys
at all.
are fucking. They look and act like a Connecticut Wall Street fucking dickhead.
Really?
They got zero personality. They're all brains. They're autistic.
And they're all
they
5'6".
look
They're
exactly
not
like
allowed
Chris.
to- you're not
They
allowed
look
to, yeah.
exactly like him.
It's the kind of thing where you want to be like, woohoo! But like none of all those guys, you're like not allowed to be like that. You have to be like, I'm
Yeah,
going
they're
this
robots.
airspeed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I'm turning in at 75 degrees angle.
Yeah.
Initiate contact.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
Finish
Shane,
it,
Shane has a joke about that. It was like clear.
Yeah.
Like
you ever
just
hear?
destroying 100 people in one fucking shot.
Yeah.
And they have no motives in their response. They're the robots.
Yeah, dude. If you listen to the audio of the astronauts looking at the Earth after landing on the moon,
Oh, you
Yeah.
believe in that?
and you and you listen to the audio of like a pilot on a plane that's about to crash, there's the same energy. They're just like,
I don't know, dude.
They're
I think
literally
I-
on the moon being like, beautiful desolation. All right, I got samples of. It's just like that's it. Or a guy like
That's
when
because
they're
it was
crashing,
a warehouse in LA, dude. That's number one. Number two.
He was bored and disappointed.
Yeah,
This sucks.
Number two, I heard the most chilling audio of a plane crash that stuck with me forever.
Really?
I
What was
said
it?
it on this podcast a long time ago, but it was a 60 Minutes interview with this woman who was charging both the military and one of those fucking warmongers companies that Cheney was behind and Bush. What was that company called? They were just pumping out fucking contracts.
Halliburton?
Halliburton.
Yeah.
And she was suing both of them for negligence because this
A rocket came into her house.
no, because there were two pilots taking this other Navy pilot to this one destination. They had to go through the Kudush, what the
Kush.
yeah, whatever the
Afghan
fuck,
Kush.
the mountain range, and they were hiring. There was such a shortage of pilots. They were just hiring people that didn't have the experience.
Right.
And they're going through this Kudush Mountains or whatever it is, and the pilot that has experience comes in the cockpit. He's like, "Hey, what's your plan here? Because I know the route you guys are taking, and you can't really where we need to go. It's going to change pretty considerably here." And they're like,
weather?
yeah. When we get he just meant the elevation.
Oh, okay.
So and then they showed a graphic. They showed a graphic of what the pilot would see as it approaches these mountains.
Right.
And not respecting the size of these mountains. So your perception and whatever technology they have on this thing, he's like, you have to have experience navigating the valley of these things.
Yeah.
But they're on a fucking that giant plane that takes both tanks
Right.
and these guys are just like cackling and laughing and joking. They showed the audio or to played the audio of these guys like joking around, literally saying each other the best jokes they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can hear him get interrupted by this guy going, "Hey, I'm telling you right now, this path we're on right now, we only have about, I say, 10 miles to make a decision. You're either going to have to turn around in this valley coming up," and he's being very technical and robotic.
Right.
And they're like, no, we're fine. We can, we'll see what it looks like when we get up here. And then the guy comes up one more time. He's like, "I'm telling you right now, if we don't turn around, I can't." And he goes, all right, well, we'll adjust now. And then you hear for the next like 5 minutes a complete panic in their voice of, "Well, we can't," and they're trying to figure out a redirect. And then it's a shriek into the fucking. He goes, "No, I'm not getting it." Just a fucking both of them screaming and crying
Oh,
Really?
my
into it
fucking God.
till they found the box. So these two
Holy
fucking
shit.
yeah, these two softball players that just decided they want to make some money through Halliburton. Just
Yeah.
say like, "I fly this plane." Killed
Who
this
makes the
fucking.
decision to release that audio?
The wife probably. It's the same thing what happened with
It's like a Freedom of
Tillman?
Information Act thing or something.
Pat Tillman was apparently a hero, and he was
Yeah,
killed
yeah.
by the Taliban. And
Right.
it turns out he was killed by his own men because of
Yeah.
like, you just got to push Congress. You got to push people. The wife was probably like, "There's no way my husband would have made this mistake. He's a pilot himself.
Yeah.
How the fuck would that happen?" People probably tried to hush it.
Right.
And then she was also a naval officer, just like the doctors.
Yeah.
The pilots are fucking too.
And
Yeah.
oh yeah, dude.
They're hungry.
I mean,
Robotic pilot pussy. Whew.
you ever?
Sign me up.
I don't. I've heard the joke about like female pilots. Oh no, but like, dude,
Yeah.
whenever, female pilot does it for me, big time.
Sexy wise?
Well, also just respect,
Dude.
respect for just respect,
Respect
for
first.
for
Yeah,
women.
yeah,
Sex,
yeah,
sex
yeah.
is like
yeah.
down five.
Yeah.
Number
Yeah,
five.
dude. Ever like when you're on like a flight and it's like, ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, this is they still have that like, ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit.
Yeah, that radio voice.
This is your captain speaking. We're gonna.
It's about 45 degrees there.
Sorry about the delay here. We're just had some technical difficulty, but we get the paperwork now, and we're gonna. It's 36,000 feet, about an hour and 54 minute flight. And then,
Yeah, but then you see her hanging out in the door as when you land.
yes,
And she's like leaning sexily.
maybe for you. Women got away with doing that around old Raspberry Lime Pope here.
Yeah.
Shut up.
They got away with doing it.
You ever
Nah,
see the United Emirates?
Oh, they're
Ladies?
the best.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, they're so hot.
They're the
Those
best.
uniforms,
Yeah.
and they're all gorgeous.
I
They
know.
vet them.
I know.
You got to be a smoke. It's like
Yeah.
what they do to these fucking young girls out front of these restaurants on fucking 30th. You
Dude.
got to be a smoke. Just
Yeah.
sit in front of that little fucking chapel box.
Yeah.
You got to have big high tits.
But they walk around.
You got to smell like cotton candy blowing in the wind.
But they get
big high tits.
Yeah.
You know, just
'Cause
on
they're
the-
young and they're
on the
still
side of your
sitting
head.
up.
Your tits got to be on the side of your freaking head.
but they're always getting like escorted. I
You
feel
gotta
like
look
they're
like
like
you're giving
always.
yourself a brumski.
You're getting escorted where?
escorted.
I just feel like there's always they're always walking like the like little ducks. You know what I mean?
That's because they're morons.
No, I mean they're always in like a pack behind like
Pack
a
of hot
behind-
morons?
Yeah,
A
just like
gaggle?
behind. Yeah, they're in a gag. It's a gag.
Yeah,
Are we commenting on like a sex traffic ring right now?
No,
Or
I'm
did I-
just. I'm thinking they're being protected from like people hitting on them. That's what I think.
Oh. Wait, do they have like security?
They're
bet
of
they
age.
have-
They're of age. They're
Yeah,
just,
but I bet they have like a purity contract or something.
I think it's like models, like they have to get like measured and like you get it like turned to the side. Let me see the round ass, because they're getting seen from every perspective. Like it's a 3D shift. You buck a corner, you're seeing every angle of this thing.
What
maybe
is
maybe
on
they just
30th?
designed the perfect outfit. That outfit comes off and it's just like
Yeah, just slop. It's just Spanx everywhere.
It's me. Like you put me in that outfit, like damn.
I'm
dude.
table for two. I just got off. Just a hot girl suit.
Look at that chick with a beard. Oh, but look at that round ass.
You're halfway through zipping. Your,
because you had that-
your bottom half is smoking on it.
they'd have you wearing that sexy like jasmine thing that comes over the nose, like the little whatever that scarf.
That's what the
is.
Emirates wear. The Emirates have like this elaborate like headgear.
Yeah,
And,
it's fucking great.
Yeah, because they're all it's like arranged marriages.
yeah.
Except
No, they're kidnapped
except they're married to the fucking hustle.
yeah.
No, I like the yeah, dude. Piloting would be fucking dope.
Yeah,
I'd like to do that if I ever had money and spare time like that.
yeah.
I'll get my
I
pilot's
don't know,
license.
dude.
Yeah.
Cliff Lee,
Who's Cliff Lee?
a
The
famous
bassist?
baseball player,
Oh.
Hall of Famer.
What'd he do?
He threw a couple no hitters.
No, I mean, what, he crashed?
He died in it. Yeah, he was one of those
He was horsing around at the beach.
Nesta, Hesta. What are those fucking things called? The personal like
Cessna.
Cessna.
Yeah.
He died in one of those.
I think
There's-
he was in a
there's
little
footage.
Prop, I think he was
Really?
in like a
Pretty
little prop
bad.
plane. Yeah, he was just like he was in like Cancun or something.
He was just doing a circle.
But then you got your boy from Iron Maiden. Like the singer or one of the guitarists, one of them flies the plane.
Oh, flies the plane that they take?
747 that they like.
Dude.
He flies the plane. Yeah.
Dude, your fucking band's called Iron Maiden. Are you? That's like I would never trust Chris.
Yeah,
behind.
yeah, it's fucking
But those
insane.
guys
That's
have
how
been-
you wind up
It's like
next to
driving-
the Titanic.
I
in
mean,
a
but,
fucking,
but they're not. But they're not next to Titanic. They're still touring.
Is he
Believe
sober?
me.
He's a sober
Yeah,
guy.
I think they're all sober.
That's why.
I think they're. But there's a story about I can't remember what country it is, but the Iron Maiden they got like their mascot, their Eddie, their fucking, they got the demon skull shit. I'm not obviously I'm not a huge fan, but I probably would be if I listened to more of their music.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's on side of their plane, so it landed in I want to say somewhere in Norway or maybe not, but they had to immediately be like the officials like, nope, you can't have that flight here, that plane with that imagery here. Bye, get the fuck out of here.
Really?
They kicked them out of the country based on
Oh,
they were like, we're out of gas.
yeah, like
Doesn't
we're
matter.
playing a concert for 20,000 people. Like, we don't give a shit. This can't be here.
that's awesome.
Bye.
That's crazy.
They're like, fuck.
Also, that seems like a
Norway
genre of
did
music that like you gotta be fucked up to really feel it.
What?
Right?
Iron Maiden? No, Iron Maiden's like old metal where
Yeah,
they're
I know
still
what it
like
is.
run to the hill.
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah,
that-
yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah,
still
yeah.
singing like yeah.
There's
Like early Pantera.
There's melody to it. It's
Yeah.
not like screamo stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
but you still, it's like church. You know, like religious musicians.
no, dude. Metal's badass.
Metal's all right.
You ever see metal live?
I like old school metal. I don't like the new shit where you're just screaming and jumping around like a fucking. They're all dorks.
Dude, there's nothing better than Megadeth in 1992.
They are. They're all dorks. You ever meet like the crew?
I mean, oh yeah. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I just like.
They're not all dorks. I'm sure there's real bands out there, but I've met some bands where their fans are all like just kids that
Yeah.
like didn't have a purpose and like they're just. You talk to them, they got like fucking. All these face piercings and neck tattoos.
It's like
you talk to him,
it's
he's
like-
like, "Well, I met him in band. It's a high school." It's like, "Oh man, you didn't have to do all this."
It's like
Yeah,
playing. It's
yeah.
like playing heavy metal in the British Virgin Islands. What are you doing? It's too loud.
Dude.
That's a Tommy Popeism. What are you doing? It's too loud.
That's, like,
You gotta
Not
get
necessary.
That's what I'm saying about this fucking that shit. Like I don't know. It's like are you gonna have all that stuff in and just be in a doctor's office and someone's telling you about like a thyroid problem? I mean, you feel like an idiot.
I'm sure they take
Put
it
some
out.
khakis on.
Dude, you're really pushing this Connecticut fucking union.
No, I'm just saying. Like when
Yeah.
you get old,
Put some khakis on.
just
Worship the
fucking
Lord.
Stop. Wrinkly dudes in cutoff tees and like it's just you look ridiculous.
I mean, this sounds like
what
it's coming.
dad is wearing
This
a
sounds like it's coming from a
wrinkly
personal place.
Yeah, he's talking, dude. He's describing his father, and he's also describing him. He's protecting what he's going to be.
Yeah, dude.
He's trying to set it
Eventually.
now.
He's trying to talk
Dude,
himself
Yeah,
out of what he's going to
exactly.
become. Like,
Yeah, he knows it's bad.
listen,
When you're 75,
and
If
you
you're
got-
dressed like it's Easter dinner every single day, it's nuts. Unless you're in like I do like the Europeans how like Spanish men and Italian men they're in a 3-piece smoking and drinking all day long for nothing. They
See,
get
it's
dressed
funny,
up for nothing.
When you say dress like you're at Easter dinner, I immediately am like, oh, a bathing suit with fucking boiled crawfish all over you because that's
Right.
Easter in the South. It was
Yeah,
like we
right.
we
Yeah.
went to a beach on a lake, which is trashy.
That's
and
awesome.
And then crawfish boils.
That
Yeah,
fucking
just
rules.
and it was
kiddie pool.
Louisiana, so it's hot already.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like they go like, yeah, I'll dress like that every day. That's
You
how
can't
much.
wear khakis in Louisiana because you get swamp ass.
I mean, I don't.
Literally, that's where it came from. I imagine.
That's 100% where swamp ass was created.
I tried to pull off linen pants a couple times.
yeah. Oh my God! You had to wring them out halfway through.
Well, that's also like linen pants. It shows what you got.
Yeah.
If you're a man, you're
Yeah.
wearing linen
Yeah,
pants. It's
yeah.
like, yep, I see.
Yeah, but he's fucking backloaded.
He's back.
They can't, dude. You should see his ham, dude. It's unreal. I can't get my eyes off it,
Dude.
We walk to the gym, my eyes are locked in his ham.
Oh, his ass?
Yeah, his ass is
I'm
unreal.
not talking about the ass. I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking
talking about the fucking rod.
You-
Oh, but he's backloaded.
He's backloaded so,
So
heavy
it-
you don't
Oh,
all the material.
So it distracts.
the
No, it
cuffs come all
pulls,
the way
pulls
up.
it up. It pulls it up, dude.
Backloaded.
Dude, I
He ain't got junk in the trunk. He's got antiques in the hatchback.
dude, and it was like the mid-aughts too. So I was like fucking, they were big. It was like Kings of Comedy.
Oh yeah, you were just going full Steve Harvey.
It was
Wait, what
nuts.
were you? When was this for?
My brother was going to school in New Orleans, and I was like, I like that. I think I also just watched like A Time to Kill. Or
I'm
something.
gonna get a seersucker suit. And that just better be mint juleps in my surrounding at all times.
Yeah, dude. Well, it is that thing where it's like when you've never really traveled anywhere, you go to one new place, and you're like, I'm bringing this style back. I'm bringing
Tommy
this.
Bahama now.
Yeah. I'm bringing this back north, and you bring it up there, and it's just like day one, it's in the trash.
Yeah, because you can't go in front of your friends dressed like that. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like a white chick getting fucking braids in Jamaica.
That's why when I go to
You gotta
Philly,
take
I
that
got a
shit
white
out.
T-shirt with an oversized Allen Iverson jersey and a flat. I'm like, yo, hey, yo,
Yeah,
man.
you heard?
You
You
got
know
my
where the
sandwich.
Dutch mask is
I
at?
know
I'm
that,
trying
man.
to get stoned. Army,
Yeah.
army.
Yeah.
That's a New Orleans.
That's a Philly thing too. They
Army.
go, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I thought that was Baltimore.
nah, it's Philly.
I mean, I guess that's not that far. I guess-
Yeah.
That's what you scream to your
There's a
buddy
lot of
across the
overlap.
street
Yeah.
in North Philly.
You know, I only know that from The Wire, from Snoop on The Wire.
Well, Baltimore and Philly are very similar.
Yeah.
Baltimore, listen to Stav
Baltimore.
talk. Stav,
Baltimore.
he talks. Yeah, they got the same O's and
Baltimore,
whom.
yeah.
They go whom.
Just keep taking letters out of the word Baltimore.
Yeah.
Baltimore. Baltimore.
What do they say instead of use? Like you going home for Thanksgiving? What is
I don't know.
Baltimore?
They might say use. Maybe they might hit you with
Pittsburgh's
a y'all.
yins.
Yins.
Yeah.
What's
Why-
it? Yens?
Yins. Like use. Like all use.
Yens.
Are all use
Yins.
going down there?
Jesus Christ. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Dude.
All yous?
Yo, I talked like that until I was
Like, Jesus. Did I
20 years old.
Thought I was playing for the Phillies.
And
just
I
now.
had no idea. The whole time I was just like, yo, he's going home. He's going home now or later. And then I got to Drexel, which is 20-minute drive from
What's
where I
Drexel?
grew. University, it's
School.
next to Penn.
Right
Okay,
next to
yeah.
Penn, yeah.
And people were like, where are you from? And I was like, right there.
Right there, dude. Did you
It's
see
literally right fucking there. And then I just untrained myself because I'm not a fucking mongoloid.
That's what happens to anyone.
Yeah.
That's what people are
You
like,
just
where's
stop talking like that. You
Well,
know?
you also just hear other, people are always like, where's your New Orleans accent? I'm like, let me call my mom.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
no.
just
When I
talk
go
to my
back
mom
home, it
for
comes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just screaming back. But
Yeah.
it sounds, it sounds more New York than anything.
It's like when
And-
you're, if you go to like England or Ireland for a little bit, you can feel yourself starting to just talk like them a little bit.
I feel myself just taking words.
Yeah.
Like, instead of the accent, I'll come back and be like, oh, is there a cash point around here? I mean, ATM?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dumb shit.
Ours
Like
was called Mac in Philly.
a Mac?
MAC. I got to tap Mac. So now I still do it.
Yeah, Tap Mac.
Tap Mac.
Tap Mac?
I got to go tap Mac. Yeah, that's like going to an ATM.
God, this is good to know.
Yeah, what is it? Mid-Atlantic something?
Mid Atlantic Company, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Gotta go
it's
tap
got
Mac.
it had the blue, orange, and yellow.
Wait, so
Yeah.
they don't, that's what ATMs are called.
Yeah.
Or Macs.
Yeah, not anymore, but this next generation, I'm sure, doesn't say that.
Well, because I think Mac just dominated the banking there for some reason.
Yeah, there was
I don't know.
they were all called
of
Macs.
yeah. That was the first time I ever heard that when I moved down. Everyone said Tap Mac, and I was like, "What is that?
Yeah.
What bank is that?"
Tap Mac.
I got to go
Yeah.
tap Mac.
But they would do it even if it was like Citibank. They would go,
Where'd you
Tap
move
Mac.
there from?
Connecticut.
Oh, I forget that. We were just
Yeah,
talking about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
We're talking about that whole thing.
Yeah.
Connecticut, the Mississippi of the Northeast.
I would never, you'd never
Yeah.
catch his father in sweats and a tee.
No?
Never. Guys always
What?
dressed to the nines.
What?
Tight khakis. I've never seen your father in anything
we've
but the
only seen him
Connecticut
a couple
uni.
times. Yeah. Well, now he's rocking like a.
You've only seen him coming from funerals.
yeah.
Coming from, or not
Oh,
funerals.
his friends are dying.
Yeah, coming,
He's at that age. It's like
coming from
it's
disc golf tournaments.
Yeah, he's literally wearing like athletic tennis shirts. You know what I mean?
No, they're
yeah,
collared
tennis
though.
stuff.
They're
What?
collared.
Yeah.
He rocks
Sometimes
a collar,
tennis shirts,
khakis.
collars. Yeah,
My dad.
but he
is-
used to be all t-shirt and sweatpants.
Oh,
Yeah, when he was
my
in Brooklyn.
dad's king of those, like that new generation of like fishing shirts.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? They got like the vents in them and like the
Yeah.
It's all because that's all he does now. He's just fucking retired.
awesome.
He's just on a boat fishing and
Dude, I like.
He's
those
got his own
shirts.
boat?
See, that's
Yeah.
a
Oh,
good.
that's sick.
That's a good style.
That's
a
also a
good
great
old man
retirement.
style.
when you grow up,
You can get
in
bad
Louisiana,
news
you
from a doctor
just
in a fishing shirt.
You don't look-
yeah.
well, good news, you don't look like a fucking unlucky brat or a lucky brat. Nah, dude. I mean, I also I don't know. I like a fucking old biker, you know,
Yeah.
or like an old like musician, like you see like just an old fucking dude walking around with a
Yeah,
wacky. I mean, but what I don't like is like. When you get old, choose a lane. Like don't do like Tommy Bahama fucking parrot head shit. That I think is lame.
The worst.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
The
When you-
absolute fucking worst.
Yeah, where it's like I'm kind of crazy, but by a company that's not crazy at all.
Yeah.
You know, I
My
got
sandals have a beer opener on the bottom of it.
What? That's nuts, dude. I'm Greg Norman, the shark. I got a shark hat.
Speaking of fucking,
You know?
speaking of front loaders.
Talk about
You
linen
ever seen his
pants,
hog on the
baby.
beach?
Yeah.
It's all
Dude.
Yeah.
Greg Norman.
Greg Norman's got a huge honker, dude.
Really?
When you see it.
Tommy, all Tommy does is watch murder videos and look at celebrities' dicks.
I mean,
No, I just know when I fuck. You can't forget it.
Yeah.
you know,
Norman's
a guy,
dick.
you know, a guy's got to be packing to call himself the Shark.
Dude, look at this fucking absolute. Dude,
He was probably laying
a fucking.
waste on the
And
PG.
this is cold wind by the water.
Oh wait, give me the phone. Pass that.
Chris,
Wait, wait,
show Norman Todd.
that's like a fucking.
Dude,
Jesus.
absolute
I know.
heater.
He's also ripped for an old
Yeah,
ass.
he's
fucking-
fucking jacked.
pipe.
Jesus.
He's Australian, right? He's in like
Yeah,
Bondi
that's a fucking-
Beach.
Yeah.
That's a fucking rod, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
his dog's about to bite it.
I think, I think they had to put his dick on the species list in Australia.
Man, what?
Just eat spiders.
The idea of some marine biologist like snorkeling.
He's got a
Thinking they
name.
discovered a new animal.
It would be interesting just
He
to have
pops
like a.
up out of the water.
a-
It's just Norman.
We found a sea slug.
fucking hilarious. That'd be. You have a dick that big, you just go underwater, get a boner, and just let it just come up. By
It's like a
itself.
Loch Ness.
The dick.
Greg Norman Loch Ness. Get its.
Like,
The dick's so big it's got to breathe
You
on
can
its
actually
own.
breathe through it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like a whale breaching. Dude, shout out not Mark Norman. Greg Norman, you big hog.
dude, I fucking.
All right, dude. I'm fucking. Way
I would
on.
love to know what it would feel like to have a fucking rod like that for like a week.
Yeah.
Just walk around with a fucking a soft 8.
Yeah, you're googling if you have to get like a cock permit because it's so rare to you. You don't know how to like behave.
Dude, yeah, it's got to be a good feeling.
I don't know, because apparently if it's too big,
Women don't like it.
You can't, and also it's hard to get erections because you'll faint. You know?
But still, it's like they may not like the fucking of it, but it's like when you see that, it's got to be a good
You
feeling
saw-
as a woman.
He was just the way you were like, yeah, man, it's gotta feel good. That was so earnest.
Yeah,
You're
it
just
does.
like, oh
To
man,
know every time you show someone it, they're going to be like, whoa.
yeah.
I do
That's
believe
gotta be nice.
the shelf life of it, the working thing.
Yeah.
That's got to be low, like a 7-footer in the NBA. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
they
Your
die
knees,
young.
something's got to give out. That
Oh,
thing's
yeah,
not going to
dude.
go up every time. It's not the thing out front of a car dealership. It's
Yeah,
not. It's
dude.
gonna. It's gonna have its time.
I'm like
It's
a
shutting the
fucking.
machine
I'm like
off.
my shit's got the shelf life like a backup point guard, dude. You know, played for 20 years.
That's awesome.
But, you know what I mean?
That's
Minutes
awesome.
restriction.
Yeah, you're pocket pass until you're 40.
Totally. It's great, dude.
Yeah. You said picks. You don't slam dunks, dude. You
Yeah.
conserve.
I mean, dude, just walking around. Like I have that happen too, where I'm like, man, fuck. Sometimes I wear pants and I'm like, how am I showing at all what I'm packing right now?
Oh, yeah.
You know? And sometimes you are. And you're just like, that's that. That's that. We're all gonna know.
Yeah, it's all
That's
right.
nice.
There was one time, like it was Steve Rannazzisi, Ari, and me, and we were doing this show in Salt Lake, not Salt Lake City, Ogden. We were doing a one-nighter at the Wise Guys there, and our flight, we fly in at the same time. We're coming from 3 different places. Ari was coming from New Orleans.
There's
Steve's
got to
com-
be a story about Ari's dick.
No. Well, it was that we got to the airport, and it took for fucking ever to get a car to get us to Ogden. So by the time we got there, we didn't have time to go to the hotel. We just had to go straight to the show, and we're all wearing like flight sweats. You know, we're all dressed in like sweatpants and tennis shoes, and we show up and like fuck it. And the show starts, and the photographer shows us all pictures they're taking, and you can clearly see all 3 of our fucking packages.
Yeah.
Just clearly, because we're
Dude.
in sweats and fucking stage light.
Like that scene in Star Wars where it's just against the fucking.
Yeah, and it looks like it almost looks like a fucking age progression where it's like I'm up first. I'm just like, look at this little fucking
AT&T
and then-
towers.
Yeah, and then like Rannazzisi's doing all right, you know, and then Ari's just it's like, oh, that's why he slunches. That's why he slouches. He's got a fucking gravitational pull in his crotch.
Yeah, dude.
You know? Yeah.
He's got big dick features, you know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, he does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can tell by someone's face if they got a big dick.
Yeah. I always
So
think
they
like
say
a
big dick energy, but it's about your physical
big
features.
fish mouth. I always assume that guy's got a big
Yeah,
dick.
that's actually people always assume it's race based, but you're like, nah, you can.
Nah.
I think
Yeah,
it's just like endomorph, ectomorph, mesomorph, the
yeah,
3 morphs.
yeah.
You
I think
know?
it's nose driven too.
Yeah.
Like if Ari can eat a hoagie in the rain
You can,
without it getting wet. You know what I mean? That dude's got a beak.
I think the 3 of us all got
Yeah,
beaks.
we're all right.
I think we're all beak people. I mean, you got a good wrestler nose.
Looks like it's been broken 6 times.
Yeah, dude, it has. It has, dude.
I mean, I would say, judging by the 3 of our faces, nobody in here is gonna fucking knock over a candle. Or you know what I mean?
I got discreet.
But
nose.
we're all like, no one here's got a broadsword, but we're all deadly with daggers. That's what I feel like this room.
No,
looking
he's
at your
got a
faces.
pipe.
I got a nice pipe.
You got. I just wanted to get you to say it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get you to say it.
Sean, you got anything to plug?
Yeah. Your pipe, apparently.
My ass.
Tommy's fucking dong. You know?
Dong.
I got a nice pipe. I mean, you do. I mean, we talked about this last time I was on this podcast, but the seeing you talk to women is proof that most women are liars, and that when they say they don't like aggressive,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
mush mouth
was
men.
blacked out.
Dude, I
I've
was
seen, not aggressive, but you walk over like, I like the way you put together.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but first you
Yeah.
said I said nice tits.
Well,
and
you
I
did.
did not say that. No, I did not.
You said
was-
you said I like your tits.
No, I did not. I did not say
I
that.
want to suck on them.
I did not say that.
Your tits
I want to see
remind
those
me.
things flopping around.
That's something I would say to you.
Your tits remind me of my mother, and
I
now I'm
would
thirsty. You know?
No, I would say something like, God, look at this. What is this?
No, dude, that's
It's created in a lab. You look amazing.
God, that worked on me almost just a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
You
eyes.
can. You just
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
learn.
the
You gotta learn.
sincerity. Yeah, yeah.
You gotta learn to be likable and then say things with like fucking mean it. Like
Can
just,
I try? I want to try. I want to
Yeah,
try. I
dude.
want to try this. I want to try. God damn! It's like a fucking angel fucked another angel.
it's not bad. It's
And
not
then,
bad.
And they had another angel, and that's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a matter of like it's just adjusting that a little
Yeah.
bit. Just going like, oh my god.
Keep it simple.
Soft.
Yeah.
God, you're like, and I don't mean this disrespectfully. You're like an angel had sex with another angel.
Yeah.
It's
Damn.
crazy how hot you are.
Oh, like, hey, absolutely.
Chris, you try it.
no.
Chris just
Never.
headbutts her, drags her
Never,
out.
never. Dude,
Craig, he just goes, "Hey, you and me. That must feel real nice.
I've had girls.
That must feel real nice."
Yeah.
I've had
I
girls
can fit that one in my hand.
specifically request that I like say certain dirty stuff like in the bedroom, and
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I cannot get a single word out without laughing my fucking ass
It is
off.
very weird.
To be sincerely saying some
Do they tell you
shit.
exactly what to say?
You're like nice guy, handsome.
Yeah.
I think that's the
Yeah.
thing you got going for you is when if a woman's like surveying a room, they're like, "Oh, this guy's handsome,
Safe.
and I can
Safe.
mold him, and I can
Yeah.
I can whip him into shape, and he
Yeah.
can break his
Yeah.
heart in
I got a
2
theory
years."
about
Yeah.
this though. I think women that tell you exactly what to say,
No.
it's a direct lying to somebody that they were
Fucked
sexually
before.
turned on to
Yeah,
before,
yeah, yeah.
and they said that. If you're just
Yeah.
saying like, talk to me, talk dirty, that's fine.
Yeah.
If you give me a line to say, I'm like, what kind of weird sexual fetish do you have with your past?
I don't know, and then-
that you have to draw this up. That means I'm not doing my job.
Yeah, but then the other day, I saw a meme with a thing, with the phrase that she wanted, and it was like, what
Is
the
this a
fuck?
girl in the rotation now?
No. But
So you can tell me who it is?
yeah, later.
Can you tell me what
Yeah.
the
Wait.
saying is?
No.
So you
Why?
go,
No, it's too weird. I'll save it for the Patreon.
All right. All right, we got to go to the Patreon.
Hey,
you want to plug anything?
Hey, excuse me. I don't mean any disrespect, but like, damn. In fact, actually, I do mean disrespect. Disrespect to every woman I've ever seen before you, because none of them could prepare me for.
Yeah.
I can't even say words around
That's
you.
Perfect.
I'm unprepared by your beauty.
Yeah. And then she's like, sorry, I don't date wiggers. Bye.
And I'm like, yo, girl, heard what I'm saying though? Yo, girl. But I got some St. Ides special brew.
Dude,
Uh,
I don't know. I can't do it. Oh my God, you're hot.
Did Tommy just leave?
Yeah, he's taking a piss.
Okay.
That's the end of the episode. Do you
That's
have
all
anything
right.
you want to plug?
Our special on Peacock right now. It's called Number One. And
Fucking Bone to Pig, baby.
what?
Podcast.
It's called Raw Beef.
Oh shit.
It's called Raw Beef, the new podcast. And then Mr. Sean Patton. It's Me Sean Patton. Fuck that up all the time. Me Sean Patton. That's my website. Tour dates. Amuck.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you.
See you over on the page.